help us, tusaidie wachungaji like myself who is here so that I understand how wacheza. Wewe ulianza kuzicheza kitambo na pengine umeshawaizimia mchungaji fulani simu, sijasema umezima.
Kuzima sijazima.
Tell me, help us to understand.
Point
what
is,
happens?
Let me just say this. Let me just say this. Because kitambo sikuwa naelewa kwa nini watu wana show up na nini. But pia I want you to understand because it's a very tricky subject, but today nitaongea ule mtu atakwazwa utanipenda tu after this.
Kabisa.
Itabidi unipende. Find a way to love me. Number one, we have grown up with that theory that musicians should not be catered for by the church. So unataka mtu aende ajifunze muziki. Na wengine wamesomea muziki mpaka akapata degree in that music. So unataka alipo wapi?
Good question.
Yeah. So kuna watu because they've worked on their craft, they are good at it. Na Bible when it talks about what you call it, David making provisions for the temple, he made provisions for the priests and the Levites. So they were all included, and Levites are the ones playing the instruments. Were all provision here was to come from the altar. So they were not supposed to eat outside. So let's just make some things clear. Those people should get something from the house. Because if you want to have good music in church, please, you have to ask for quality and take care of them. You cannot treat like most preachers nimeona wana treating musicians and all that stuff as accompaniments. Kuna hizi keyboards za kitambo ma PSR, hizi ma PSR 90s zote zilikuwa na point ya kabaton kanaitwa accompaniment. Ambayo kucheza crusade kitambo sio lazima ukuwe na band mzima, uko na hiyo keyboard, weke drum beats, unaweza kufuatilia, unakuta isikika nika iko na bass, kama iko na kitu ya kuongezea na drums na kila kitu ni accompaniment. So most churches grew up with that. And as you grow with time unakutanga you cannot run service with an accompaniment. So lazima for you to bring an instrumentalist, you have to learn to be patient with them. Uongee na wao. You have to deal with it. Like most of us want to bring people to the church and beat them down in the process. And not be careful on working with them. Watu wengi wanasemanga waimbaji wengi, wacheza vyombo wengi ni mwenye dhambi, ni wafanya nini? Nikamwambia, but that I thought that's why we are called the light. So if they cannot come to you and find light, if you are always beating them, challenging them, that they don't have the glory, when will they walk in glory? Why don't you introduce them to glory? Why don't you love them enough and walk with them through their journey until they become that?
The vessels you're desiring them to become.
Because everybody can be trained and loved in, because Bible says, I might have the gift of prophecy, but if I don't have love, ministry, kama una aspect ya love, don't expect yourself to run ministry. Ministry has to be built on the basis of love. So si ati instrumentalists kuwa na shida. Kuna wale ukweli kuanga vichwa ngumu. Sijakata. So I will not justify all of them. But I usually say set a balance. Whereby you make provision for them to train, provision for them to learn, and provision for them to prepare. So that whatever is presented on Sunday is not something you're trying out. And most of us imeisha ya wacha tu nilikuwa na acha nikwambie kitu tulikuwa tunaambia tukigrow up. Kuna worship leader fulani alikuwa worship leader wa Father. Nilikuwa msa kwa nani bless Rosafi. Alikuwa anani bless. Alikuwa ananiambia alikataa kuja practice, mimi nikatoa show up kwa practice, lakini bado ni leader, anataka kuja ku lead bado Sunday service. Makosa kutoa. Alafu watu wengi wamekosa practice. So anasema jana kulikuwa na itilafu fulani. Lakini Bwana kwa sababu ni mwaminifu atatushindania, sema amen. Soko tutaanzia mahali pale, tutaanzia na Bwana atatushindania. It was not prepared. And so you ask yourself, are you providing an offering that has cost you nothing?
Yes.
David said, I will not offer to God what has cost me nothing.
Bwana atatushindania.
Bwana kulikuwa na itilafu na Bwana atatushindania. Who does that?
I love that.
So question is, have the people prepared? Because again, I usually say, if you're able to cater for the instrumentalists, you can question them and tell them, ulikuwa wapi?
Exactly.
Some of you, you just have irritating instrumentalists because you don't cater for them. Cater for them. When you cater, you can demand for service.
This is Praise Radio.
Get ready for the revolution. Come on.